Good afternoon, everybody out there on Kick, YouTube, and TikTok, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're doing exceptionally well. I appreciate you being here, taking time out of your day to be here, something that I will always be grateful for. I will always say I'm grateful for people who gas up the stream. They have the dollars to do so, but seriously, the most valuable asset you can spend here is your time. You can never get more time. You can always make more money. So I'm grateful for you guys spending your time here. It will always be something I'm thankful for. I appreciate it tremendously. I got the mini schnauzer and KR. I'm going to call you KR. I see you back. Weren't you here for yesterday's little TikTok spiel? It was fun, man. Astronomic comment over on YouTube. What's going on, homie? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, no, I'm throwing. I forgot my caffeine. I need my caffeine. I'll be right back. I have a problem. Everything's better now. Okay. Low key, in a pinch, very inexpensive, and not bad for a V8. I was so nervous when I first tried those, but it's an orange pineapple. They have a couple other flavors I really like too, but the orange pineapple's lit. So good. Hey, I appreciate it, KR. Yeah, hitting you guys with some ASMR. That was free. I didn't even charge you for it. Seems like every ASMR streamer I'm tuning into, they're like, we need this much money or this many gifts on TikTok to do this sound. And I'm like, I mean, go get your bag, I guess. Good for you. Good for you, homie. Hey, Bet It Hurts. Welcome back. So, I've been working on trying to improve the live streaming experience for you guys while I'm multi-streaming. And it's something that's completely new to me. I'm still learning all the details, working out the kinks, etc. Right? But I just want you guys to know I'm working on it. And I'm hoping to get that all wrapped up and put in a nice bow for you guys soon. It'll still continue to be on all three platforms. I'm also looking into and exploring the idea of potentially protesting Twitch's exclusivity, where you can't multi-stream if you're streaming on Twitch. So we'll see. Because I still think there's a lot of people that don't want to watch Kick for their own reasons, won't go to YouTube for their own reasons. Maybe they're not on TikTok. So I'm like, you know what? I have an audience on Twitch too. That's where I originally streamed, for those of you that don't know. So maybe someday. Rumpus, what's going on? Good to see you. And I still get new followers on Twitch, and I don't even stream there. I haven't streamed there in a month, maybe two now. So I'm like, I mean, good for you. But I think what's happening is there's people that are watching my older content, and they're starting to like, oh, hey, he streams, and he mentioned he streams on Twitch, so I'll go follow his Twitch, and I'm just not there anymore. So tough, man. Tough. So for those of you that are relatively new, I know we've had lots and lots, especially on TikTok, we've had a lot of new followers. We had like 200 new followers in the last week. So if you're one of those, or if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. First of all, I really appreciate you being here. Second of all, here's my schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's now 4 to 8 p.m. Central instead of 5 to 8. I've expanded it a little bit. That's brand new. Started happening today. And, yeah, what else am I missing? You guys have probably found me because you've been following my journey into becoming an Overwatch professional, and something I'm trying to work on still, a professional Overwatch 2 player. A lot of people have asked a very good question right now as to whether or not I will continue to do this with the rumors that Overwatch League is dying. A lot of layoffs. There's some public posts that have been made. And yes, I'm going to continue. My stance is I will continue to stay the course until there is no course to be on. If the Overwatch League falls apart, I have a plan. We're going to pivot. I know exactly what I'm doing. But we got to keep moving forward. So, Spicy Cat over on YouTube, good to see you. It's going great. Honestly, it's a wonderful Wednesday. How are you? That wasn't meant to be alliteration, but it worked. Good to see you. You guys are bronze and silver. Nothing wrong with that. You got to start somewhere. Every one of us starts somewhere. And every one of us starts unranked, to be fair. Schnog looks like a peanut. What? Huh? And at the beginning of every single stream, I take time to just chat with you guys. My big stance on live streaming is, why am I live streaming if I'm not engaging with my community? It's the point. Not much of a point, in my opinion. So I try to read every comment. I'm not always good at keeping up, especially TikTok. Y'all have been popping off lately, and you kind of fly through, and there's just times where I can't quite catch up. So if I was just going to play a video game and not talk to anybody, I can do that without streaming. So I'll never understand why content creators aren't like engaging. You know what I mean? So Trey50 over on YouTube, good to see you, buddy. He said, wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful crazy Wednesday. My version of WCW. Nice. Yo, Courtney, what's going on? Obi-Wan. I love that. I just read that out loud and caught what that meant. Well done. Mischief and Magic. Is that the event? I think that's the event right now in Overwatch. I'm not an event guy. I play pretty exclusively competitive. So, with the exception of Fridays. Hey, thanks, Clark. I appreciate it. Gavin, good to see you. Greg, good to see you. Open Mind said, how's the day going for you? It's going great. Honestly, it's going wonderful. It's a good Wednesday, dude. It's a wonderful Wednesday. I think we got to stick with that now. I think I said that a second ago, and I'm like, you know what? I might keep that. So, you're doing pretty good. Spicy Cat over on YouTube said, unfortunately, got to leave pretty soon. Just stopping by. Hey, no worries. I will always be grateful. Doesn't matter how much time you spend here. I'm grateful for it. Thank you. Who do I main for each role? So, Ricky, I am almost exclusively a support. And I play Baptiste as my main, Ana as a secondary. I'm actually currently really building up my understanding of Ana. But whenever I play tank or damage, it's Orisa or Symmetra, respectively, obviously. What heroes are you maining? You said I assume you're a support main as well. Yo, what's up, D's? Good to see you. You already know it's the boy. It's your boy. Yes, sir. Welcome back, dude. That was kind of a fun one to put in there. I wasn't sure when you used that chat GPT thing. I'm like, dude, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Soldier boy? Yeah, basically. Play Lucio? I honestly don't enjoy playing Lucio. I'm being real. He's a great support, but I don't enjoy Lucio at all. Lucio and Mercy, Bap was fun, and so was Kiri. Very cool. Kiri's a good one. Lucio and Mercy are, when they're played well, they're very helpful. Hey, what up, Brock? Or Broke? I'm not sure how to say that. I'm assuming Brock. I'm doing well. Good to see you. Thank you for the gifts. By the way, Knife. I assume is how you say that. Naif. Appreciate that, homie. Brig is also fun. So, for those of you that don't know, I have actually played every single hero. I just have chosen two that I really enjoy. So, Cole, thank you for your follow. I appreciate it, man. Welcome back. Moira is good for real. Yeah, Moira's great until you get into Plat. Diamond. You might be able to push into Diamond, but I think she just... I found out the hard way. That's not relevant once you get beyond Diamond, so... Oh, right on. Good for you. What up, Shell No Bop? Good to see you. Hey, no worries. Open mind. Thanks for being here. Every character is really good in the right composition. Facts. Sigma is the best support. Okay, wait, what? Brock, maybe? Maybe, Trey50 said over on YouTube. What's up, Patrick? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube, man. What do you think about the Sim nerfs? Did they nerf her? I missed that. I knew about the buffs. Did they revert them? Soldier's the best support. Yikes. I watched the World Cup and they had Moira's popping off. Did they really? Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. I'm always open to being wrong. So, Patrick, not much, man. Just chilling, hanging out. You were, am I remembering that you're the Patrick that is maybe a Reinhardt main and really good too, as I recall, on console? I could be dead wrong on that, but I think that's right. 1K likes on TikTok already. W. It's all about skill. That's true. It's very true. Right on, Patrick. It's good to see you again, man. Hope life is treating you well. Harlem Jam, or Harley Jam. Harlem Jam? That's kind of a cool name, too. Harley Jam, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in over on Kick. I appreciate it. Boz, good to see you as well. Doing well then, I take it, Patrick. Good for you, man. That's awesome. It's a W. No, you're right. World Cup is just a completely different game because they have such good team chemistry. Yeah, that is true. That's very true. So. It's good to see you guys, man. It's really good to see you guys. I hope all is truly well with you. You got mic band? Well, I'm confused. You get in mic band on Xbox tomorrow. I'm sure there was something else you were trying to say there. Orson, welcome back. They changed her turret DPS from 40 to 25, but gave her walls on them and made her secondary fire better. Oh, that was the buffs. Okay, that's what everybody referred to as buffs. Because of the walls effect from the turrets. I thought they were fine. There were a bunch of people that called those buffs, which I thought was crazy, but hey, I appreciate that, Orson. Thanks, man. I will yell at you, Mittens. Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube, bro. Always lurking, seeing you and your family makes me feel better during the day. Hey, Patrick, that's cool, man. I'm glad I could encourage you. Harper, good to see you. You're welcome to reach out to me through Discord if you'd like. You can join our Discord. There's a link there. But yeah, feel free to reach out. How was your vacation? It was good. Honestly, the vacation was good. Glad to be back. I'm only back for a little bit. I'll give you guys an explanation on that here in just a second. How'd the meal prep go? The meal prep. Oh, were you talking about the thing I was talking about yesterday, like my lunches and stuff? That might be what you're talking about. That'd be pretty wild if you remembered that. Yeah, that. I haven't cooked them yet, but no, that's really wild that you remember that. I almost didn't remember. Crazy. Hey, Brock, I appreciate that. Your wife got them. That's true. She got all the groceries ordered, and I had to go pick them up. That's a fact. Oh, interesting, Ricky. I didn't know that part. That's wild. So yeah, let me get you. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. So basically, next week, so I'll actually leave Saturday. I'll leave again for California again. On Saturday, technically we go to Oklahoma City. Then from there, we're staying in a hotel Saturday night, flying out of Oklahoma City Sunday morning. And then I'll be gone all of next week, like live stream wise. You guys will still see a daily video from me Tuesday through Saturday. But you won't see anything live stream wise next week. Just so you guys are aware. And then we're back on the normal for a while after that. So I'm actually going to Ontario, California to do some video editing. It's paid video editing for an event called ZCon. If you guys are familiar with the Nissan Z, this has got a large history, goes all the way back to Datsun actually. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So Orson, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm always grateful for the gifts. Every single gift we get on TikTok is going towards paying off debt. So I appreciate that. And that's true of all of our revenue, as a matter of fact. No worries, Brock. See you later. Fab Slayer, thanks so much for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. I went on vacation to Hemet, California, kind of like an hour outside of Ontario. And it really wasn't like it was a pseudo vacation, but the biggest reason we went was because my mom isn't well. She has a neurologist appointment on Friday, which should give us some clarity, but she's had what feels like a migraine for, I'm losing track of the days now. I'm sure she's not, but 45 days, I think 45, 46 days. And yeah, she's just, she's not well, man. So she's pushing through, she's punching fear in the face and moving forward. And I'm really proud of her for that. But man, that's hard. And so, we went to go see her for a bit. My wife and my kids had never met her, and I really wanted to make sure that happened. I'll leave it at that. So, man, is my hair really that thin? You can tell. Look at the line here. See how much thicker it is on the side? Look at this. And then you just get up here and it's just thin city up there. Tough. When I'm playing Sim, which characters do I like to play with? Whoever those players are good at. I'm not really big on team compositions, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people play swapper watch, if you will, where they basically go through like playing, they swap to counter, or counter watch is what I've heard as well. And the whole idea is that people that are swapping through all the time, right? They just don't. It never really works out well, I feel like. Hey, I appreciate that, Orson. Thanks for the hand heart, dude. Cole, thank you for becoming a sub on TikTok, man. I appreciate that. I think you're my second sub on TikTok. Very cool. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I'm sure mom will be all right. She's an absolute unit. She's an absolute unit. My mom's a legend. And if you guys want to go back and see, my mom and I we streamed to, well, actually we streamed all 3 places, but there's a YouTube VOD. You can go check it out on my YouTube channel. So it's still there. It'll be there forever. So we actually did a mom stream. It was last Saturday. So fun stuff, man. Appreciate that a lot, Orson. Thanks for the gifts, dude. What crosshair do I use? I mean, I don't get super picky about that. Cole said, I always see your videos on my For You page. Now I finally get to see one of your lives. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude. And again, I appreciate the financial support as well. All that means something to me. I really appreciate it. Basically so. You're absolutely right, Orson. You're absolutely right. You saw that stream, Harley? Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. So yeah, my mom had a good time with that. She pushed through. She pushed through. It was tough on her for sure, I could tell, but I was really grateful. Because now her sense of humor is immortalized on the internet forever. It's good stuff, man. Something that not enough people think about. So many of you guys know that if you've been watching my content for any length of time, more than like 2 videos, you'd probably know I'm a big family guy. Like I love my family. My family means a lot to me. They're a lot of what motivates me. So yeah, I am very grateful. Very grateful to have spent that time with her. And yeah, because I mean, for those of you that don't know, I have a wife and 2 children. I have a 4-month-old and a 3-year-old. 3-year-old boy, 4-month-old girl. And yeah, they are a lot of what motivates me. Like even this morning, I was thinking about that a lot. I feel like I've kind of fallen into a slump of being relatively lazy when it comes to content creation, and really just treating this like it's still a hobby, even though it's primarily my job. So I really have been like focused on continuing to grow, continuing to push myself. And what motivates me to do that is something I have to remember sometimes and get back to. The whole reason I do this is to try and be a positive impact in gaming. There's always going to be a bit of a struggle, right? That's my big picture deal. A smaller picture too, and a big part of it still is my wife and kids, and building a life for them that they can enjoy, and doesn't have to be anything super crazy financially. Just a life they can enjoy where I'm present, I'm around, you know? Welcome in, Hukima. It's an old school 360 icon there. Right on. We'll play the game in a bit. Appreciate you trying to keep me accountable though. Orson over on TikTok asked if I stream on Twitch. I do not. I stream on TikTok, Kick, and YouTube. I have to slow myself down or I'll end up trying to combine all 3 of those into one word. How did the kids do on the trip? I can't imagine taking kids on an airplane, especially that little. That's fair. It's a great question. They did great, honestly. Really. I mean, it helps that we gave them melatonin. We didn't give that to the 4-month-old, obviously, but we gave her a natural remedy that kind of made her a little bit more drowsy. So they slept. And it was a 3.5-hour flight. It wasn't too bad. So, one direct flight. Yeah, Trey50 over on YouTube said, yeah, man, I know exactly what that's like. I have my 2 kids, so I feel the same way about my family. Family's huge. Boz, a good friend of mine and has been part of our community for a while. He's over on Kick, and he said, it was funny to see how similar you and your mom are. Your recliner mom stream with you two mirroring each other was adorable. Hey, I appreciate that, man. That was the goal. Make it a chill stream. So, hope everyone gets a husband, father, and family like you. Hey, I appreciate that. I hope to inspire people to be better husbands and better fathers. That's something I would love to see. Love to see. Not one of us is perfect, so myself included. Bro, quick question. How many days do you have to pay off, if you don't mind my asking? About, like the debt? Or how much debt? Oh, so my total debt is like $5,500. And some of that is stupid decisions. And most of it, to be honest with you, is when my wife and I ended up spending several days in the hospital for her. She had endometritis, which is an infection in the uterus. And it was post our daughter being born. So I had to stay in the hospital room and continue to eat. So we ended up ordering a lot of food, which was tough, to be honest with you. So there's a lot of things like that, but again, some of that, full transparency, some of that $5,500 in debt is just stupid decisions. That's what it boils down to. There's a fly on my microphone. What the heck? Kids are worth it, man. Kids are awesome. What am I called on YouTube? It's Gaming for Hope, just like it is there on TikTok. And then you can also use the link in my bio. There's a link tree. Tap that. Go over to YouTube. Oh, that'd be wild, Orson. Thanks, man. Gee, yeah, welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Eat the fly. No. When in doubt, dope the kids up. Yeah, sometimes that's what you got to do, man. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Yeah, that's what link trees are. Yeah, they're literally a one link that has several sublinks in it. So I realize TikTok doesn't use a lot of those. Trey50 said, and this over on YouTube, I remember those days. I made a lot of bad financial decisions before. If you haven't already, I recommend reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Ooh, I love the title of that book already. I'll be real. That's a dope title for a book. As far as financial stuff, like for me, I know a lot about how to handle money. It was just a bad few decisions. That's what it boils down to, you know? You thought Linktree was a website? That's fair. It is kind of, but I mean, is your wife okay now? Sort of. Yeah. Incidentally, she's actually not great today. She's still got some pain in her upper abdomen that flares up every once in a while, and she's got chronic scarring on her kidneys that was discovered as a byproduct of a lot of research after everything happened. So she's better, yes, but not well, if that makes sense. Monkey, good to see you. It's going all right, man. Going all right. Just hanging out, chilling with everybody. About to get into the game shortly here. I assume bro used Max Riz to pull her. You know, honestly, short version of the story of how I met my wife. Okay, I'm going to give you guys story time. Story time. You guys ready? I'm going to finish reading the YouTube chat that I just realized I was a little behind on. And then I'm going to tell you guys the story. Okay? Trey50 over on YouTube said it's a good book and provides a lot of insight into how rich people react to the world versus how poor people tend to react that creates a negative feedback loop. Thus, the poorer get poorer. Yep, that's true. I can agree with that. So I used to sell cars and I read a ton of books on financial stuff. It's not that I wouldn't read another one, but that's stuff I'm very familiar with. So right on, Ricky. Hope to see you over on YouTube shortly. Yeah. So guys, story time. How I met my wife. Very short version because then we're going to do our normal stuff that we do right before we get into the games. So I was actually, many of you don't know this because I don't talk about it a lot. I'm actually, I've gone through a divorce in my life. I was married at one point and it was a rushed marriage. It ended in my now ex-wife having cheated on me 3 separate times. And I wrestled with whether or not to leave, and I chose to after really deep diving into it and realizing it was the right thing to do. So I went through a divorce. This was end of 2020. It was like October 31st, I think is when it was finalized. And during that, not only during the actual divorce happening, but post-divorce, I was really doing my best to stay away from gals. Not because I was like bitter or anything. I wasn't like, women are horrible. No, women are awesome, man. Women can do so many cool things that dudes just can't do. Can I just say that? Not just the obvious biological stuff, but like, dude, women are awesome, amazing. So anyway, all that to say, I had a good friend that I had started to build a relationship with. I had just moved to Missouri from Idaho with my then wife when we moved. And basically what happened is when we got here, I started building this friendship with a guy, and I was like, hey, could you help me stay accountable to staying away from women for a while so that I can make sure I'm fully healed before I even consider going into another relationship? I didn't want to drag any of my baggage from a divorce, having been cheated on, all that stuff. I didn't want to drag any of that and drag some poor girl through that. That's not fair, right? By the way, Bray, thank you so much for your follow on TikTok. And so I was like, would you just keep me accountable? He's like, absolutely. Well, we go to I'm at a church function with this guy, and it's actually at the pastor's house. They're doing a bonfire. It's a young adult thing. So we're sitting there, and I was actually talking to my now brother-in-law, and who's home I'm actually in. And I'm not living here, just to be clear. But yes, I am a Christian. And so we're sitting there talking, and well, his sister sits and just involves in conversation. She wasn't super deep into it. She was just kind of there. And she and I like started to slowly start talking, but we were all around the table just talking, right? And when we were talking, I got to the point where I was like, interesting. I got to be careful because I'm starting to see some signs that she may just not be just trying to be friends. And I was nowhere near the right place. So I was like, hey, I didn't say anything to her. I didn't shut her down or anything. But I was like, hey, to the guy that I was friends with, I was like, hey, I'm going to go sit down over by the bonfire. Would you, you want to come join me? He's like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Spoiler alert. He never showed up. So, anyway, so we get over there, we're sat down, and she joined me. Started throwing up every red flag I could. I create content. I'm a gamer. I'm throwing everything that I can possibly throw at her. I'm like, no, you wouldn't like me because of this, and this. She just took them red flags and threw them out the window. So, long story made short, we ended up dating for a while. And got engaged, and then ended up getting married. And I'll tell you, I have no regrets. Rachel is an absolutely amazing woman. And grateful, obviously. So many of you may not know this part, but I married into being a dad. My boy is, biologically speaking, not mine. But he's my boy. I don't look at him any different than my biological daughter. They're the same. You know what I mean? Both my kids. So grateful, super, super thankful for those relationships, man. Really, really grateful. So that's the long story made short, believe it or not. All right, let me catch up with chat. Voke over on Kick. Good to see you. Imagine that in an Irish accent. Crazy. Crazy. What up, Tonio? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. I appreciate it. And yes, I definitely did pray today. I pray way more than I think most people would realize. And that's not meant to be a flex. It's just the reality of where I am. Orson, we have a Friday night where every single Friday night that I stream is a community night. It's not competitive. It's all quick play type stuff where it's casual. We just game together as community. You'd be more than welcome to join on those nights for sure. Goat. Goodness gracious. Yeah, flexing those prayers, dude. Yeah, I just got God on speed dial. We're good. Any of you even know what speed dial is? I just realized so many of you, especially you on TikTok, I guarantee you none of you have a clue what speed dial is. Oh, y'all are young. Anyway, so I'm not that old, but I do know what speed dial is. Sorry for punching you again. This mic is just getting abused. All right, y'all. If you're new here, you may not know this, but at the beginning of every single stream, we talk for about a half hour. And then I actually do something that is super, super unique to this content. I take the time to live out this community's motto, which is life is difficult and you shouldn't do it alone. Regardless of your faith or political background, you're welcome here. I personally am a conservative Christian, but if you're a liberal and you hate Christians or you're an atheist, or any of those things, if you're the antithesis, if you're the opposite of who I am, doesn't mean I don't love you. Appreciate you being here. So that's it. Now you know. And one of the ways that I choose to live that out, sorry, my brain's like everywhere. ADD. I'm going to pray for you guys. It's part of how I live it out. It's not me shoving my faith down your throat. It's my way that I live out my faith. So if you're here right now and you could use some prayer, this could be for you, for someone you know. You don't have to be a Christian to ask for prayer. And you can include as many or as few details as you're comfortable sharing. You're in a safe place to talk about something if you need to. And that's it. So if you want some prayer, let me know. Let's see. Boz over on Kick said, I was going to ask during the recliner stream where you were at privately, but I didn't want to ruin the wholesomeness of the stream. Hey, I appreciate that. No problem. Yeah, so I was, we were in Hemet, California. So, and I don't mind sharing that. It's, you know, it's a big city still. So, but yeah, if you guys have any prayer requests, hit them in the chat, and I'll tell you guys there's four for me. One, my mom. She's not well. Please be praying for her to get better. We don't know what's causing this crazy pain that she's had. That's it. One, mom. Two, a grandparent in our family. He's recovering from a surgery. We're going to leave it at that. Third, Rachel, my wife. She's going through some pretty significant pain still. We have every reason to believe it has to do with her chronic scarring on her kidneys. Finally, we're in the middle of a custody lawsuit right now. Arthur's biological father has chosen to sue for custody. I can't talk about a lot of the details anymore. I've been asked not to by our lawyer until everything's said and done. But I can definitely ask you guys to pray, because that's not sharing details. That's just saying the reality of where we are, which is a matter of public record. So I can't, that is what it is. So if you guys want to pray for that, I'd really appreciate it. Just that the outcome would be to Arthur's benefit. I'm not asking you guys to pray that I get what I want. I just want whatever happens to be to his benefit. That's actually all I care about. So that's it. Those four things, man. Monkey over on TikTok said his brother's friend, he's in a car accident. Yikes. Is he in rough spot? Meaning, like, is he on the edge of dying or just recovering? I'm not saying that. I just want to know a little bit better if it's okay how to pray for him. And if it's too personal, don't feel like you're obligated to answer. Vogue, how did you do that? He said he ruined your muscle tissue in your wrist. Asking that on the internet could go one of two ways, but Batman, remind me which comment, because what I do, by the way, guys, is I scroll through all replies. I sort it by replies, and I just look through and try and find one. Oh, right on, Deez. That's awesome. Favorite fast food restaurant? And why? Okay. Batman, I got you. I'm gonna write it down. Okay. If I can remember here. Boom. I wrote it down. That way I don't forget. It's on my script. Fur mattress, best food ever. You're eating mattresses? That's, man. I have an increasing concern about the internet and the people in it and their well-being. Anyway. All right, y'all. I'm going to pause music. I'm going to pray real quick, and then we're going to get started in the games, okay? God, I just want to pray over everybody who's here. If there's any prayer requests I end up missing by the end of this, I ask you to just answer those things. Take care of the folks that are going through things. For the people that are here that don't believe in you right now, I pray that they'd be willing to ask questions and know that I may not have all the answers. I can almost guarantee you I don't have all the answers. But I know lots of folks in my life that I can find those answers from, and I can do research, I can dig deep. And I pray that they would know these questions are always welcomed. And Lord, I want to specifically pray over them and ask you to draw them closer to you. Use this content and stream as a way to draw them nearer to you. Because at the end of the day, if I do nothing else but inspire one person to walk one step closer towards you, every second of doing this will have been worth it. I also want to pray specifically over Monkey on TikTok, who's asked for prayer for his brother's, or his or her, I guess I'm assuming, their brother's friend who recently got into a car accident, is dealing with a lot of pain. I ask you to help them recover quickly. If there's anything that this friend needs to do to accelerate their recovery, would you give them the wisdom to know what that is and to walk it out with discipline? I also just want to pray over the 4 things, Lord, that I asked people to pray over, starting with my mom. I pray that this Friday would give answers, or at least move things closer to an answer for her, because this pain that she's experiencing is insane. She's had this migraine feeling for more than 40 days. I can't even begin to imagine. So I'm just asking you, God, would you heal her? And if you choose not to do it miraculously in an instant, bring people around her that would help her walk through this difficult part of her life. Use me as a vessel in her life. Empty me of things that don't reflect you and fill me with more of what does, so that when I'm speaking to her, the words that leave my lips would be yours and not mine. I also want to pray over my wife in her current discomfort and pain and nausea. I'm asking you, God, would you just intervene? Take care of her. There's only so much I can do. I'm just a guy. At the end of the day, I love her so much and I want to be able to fix it, but you can't fix everything. But you can. I'm asking you to do that, Lord. And if you choose not to, help me to walk through this with her in a way that is loving and kind and patient as well. I also want to specifically pray over the grandparent who's recently undergone a surgery and is continuing to recover well. Thank you for the success of that surgery and the success of the recovery so far. It's been a blessing to see. I pray that would be continued to move forward. I also finally want to lift up the custody situation revolving around my son. I want to ask you that the outcome of this court case would be for his benefit. It's plenty of things I want, plenty of things my wife wants, plenty of things that his biological father wants. But regardless, at the end of the day, God, I know that you know what is best for him. I trust you. I'm just asking you to give me peace in the meantime while the details get worked out. Go before me tonight. I pray that I would reflect your light and love into the gaming world. I'm not always good at it, and I certainly fail from time to time. And I'm asking you to just bridge the gap where I fail. Use me as a vessel tonight, God. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. So, hey, babe, good to see you, sweetheart. Oh, my wife's over on the kick stream, man. Man, I love how you're not afraid to spread the word. Hey, I'm definitely not afraid of it, man. So the way I look at it is, if I'm not willing to share my faith, I don't believe in it. Because if I believe everything that the Bible says, I should be desperately wanting people to know Christ. Because it's literally life and death. Right? That's the way I look at it. Take it for what it's worth. Just my thoughts. Do I like his real dad? No. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I can say that pretty safely. I don't. I try real hard, but I don't. Christ is King. That's a fact. WoW fan player. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in on the YouTube side of things. Thank you for all the gifts. Tank, YouTube. I appreciate that, homie. Why, if you don't mind me asking? For what I can say right now, because there's a lot of things I can't, Orson. What I can say is because of this current lawsuit. It didn't need to happen. That's the short version. So, but for legal reasons, I can't talk about a lot of it. And I know it sounds like a cop-out, but especially with how transparent I normally am, but I'm dead serious. I was talking about it at one point, and apparently I'm blessed enough to know now that his lawyer and he watch my content. So, appreciate the extra impressions, guys. But I can absolutely say that I don't, because that's fine. I don't hate him. I did for a while, but I don't anymore. So, oh, I just noticed I missed a few kick follows. That's my bad, y'all. Apparently had it tabbed out. So, Harper G, Harley Jam, and Riley Jaden. Thank you guys for following over on Kick. It's my bad for not catching you guys. Lots of past trauma and manipulation within that past relationship that led to the lawsuit. Kind of, yeah. But I would honestly, honey, I would say that there's a lot more to it than that. You're probably right, though. I'm not downplaying what you're saying, baby. You know that, but of course, you and I know all the details. So I don't know why I'm defending this to you. You literally know everything going on. All right, guys. So this placement adjustment is looking a lot better than the last. Last one, I think we had 5 wins, 9 losses. This is going to be 5 wins and 2. Yeah, I'm with you, babe. Yep, totally with you. Oh, I need to... Sorry. Kicking YouTube, I'm throwing for you guys, man. It's my bad. Careful. I said that once. I know. I know. I think I know where you're going, Ness. I understand. We need that plat 4. Nah, we need that diamond 3 again. Where you keep going? Dude, D's, that's a big thing, man. Can I just encourage you to start talking to God more? And listen. It's a big deal. You've been here since day 2, man. That's crazy. Plat 1 and currently 411. Oh, no, NASA. That's tough. Yeah, Batman, I do. On Fridays, every single Friday night, we do a community stream. And that is casuals completely. So. Hey, there you go, Killian40. That's awesome. I've been having a blast with it recently. Just got to tune out all the toxicity. Can I tell you, Caleb? Good to see you, by the way, buddy. Love you, man. There's a reason that I seriously never, ever used voice anymore. I had some coaching a while back it's actually on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out. And I'm really grateful for that coach. One of the things he said though was, hey, can I suggest you get into the voice? I'm like, yeah, but I can't for content. I can't. I tried to take that risk right after that coaching. And the first time I was in there, someone started screaming the N-word over and over again. And I almost got banned on TikTok. So we won't be using voice on stream ever. But I don't even do it in my off time. And the reason for that is 99% of the time, if I start saying things that are productive and helpful, I start getting flamed. Like, oh, you're such a tryhard. And if I'm in there just listening, the only thing that people say is when they start flaming each other. I can't win. So, plus, honestly, I get more wins not being in voice than I do with being in voice. So I'm not worried about it. Hey, no worries, Orson. See you later, homie. Thank you again for the gifts today, and thanks for being here, dude. I really appreciate it. Truly grateful. So, yeah, so you guys are going to get a lot of cool content next week. Just so you guys know, like, there won't be much gaming content, so the journey will pause, I think, because I don't have a gaming laptop that I can take with me. The gaming laptop I used for like an hour and a half, maybe of practice last week, was my wife's, and obviously my wife was with me, so I didn't mind using it. But yeah, I just don't. I don't have the money for it either. If we were less broke, I'd consider go out and pick one up, but just bring the whole setup. Dude, if you knew how much gear we were already flying with, we have 6 Pelican cases. If you guys are familiar with the size of a Pelican case, it's ridiculous. And that's all media gear for the project I'm going on. Have you considered joining a local Overwatch team? That might be better than random queue. That's fair, and I could see getting more wins that way, but let me explain I've said this a few times, but it doesn't mean you've necessarily heard it. I'm not upset with you or anything for asking. The reason that I continue to solo queue, I have plenty of people who offer that are good players, that are well ranked. The reason that I don't is because I want to learn how to solo queue well so that when I get into a team, I can start saying, look, I played well solo. Now it's only going to get better as a team. Does that make sense? You were top 500 in Mystery Heroes. I was lucky to get one to talk. That's fair. But Killian, that's not a bad question. And don't think for a second I'm upset for you asking or anything like that. Anything at all. So, dude, did I tell you guys our first ever kick payout is already a third of what my a tenth. I'm sorry, a tenth of what I have made on Twitch lifetime. There's a Widow. Yeah, you're purpled. Back off. Imagine I ate that sleep. Imagine I ate my shots. Jason Anderson, thanks for the follow over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Ooh, that was a good shot by our Widow. Okay, we're getting the push here. A little bit of a later push, but I'll take it. Open up this angle a little bit. Okay, I'm holding on to Nano a little bit too long. Oh, that's bad. He went straight for me, too. Yikes. All right. How am I doing here? Okay. Yeah, this is a damage gap if I've ever seen one. I think our team is focusing their tank, so we can still win this. It's gonna be a little bit challenging. How did that not hit? That's not good. Down a support. Okay. Interesting here. So our Moira is literally sat back in spawn. Really? Yeah, it is ranked, believe it or not. Our Moira has decided to AFK instead of fighting. Of course, I'm not hitting a lot of my shots, so I don't know how much room I really have to talk. Guys really just gonna C9 that? What? We have an opportunity to actually push this now. Come on, y'all. And they aren't even gonna do 3 on while we're waiting. So we aren't gonna end up easily getting this point when we absolutely could have. Yikes.
Score 0-0.
I have no idea where our Moira was that fight. Okay, it's alright. It's still winnable. It's just gonna be tough.
Select your hero.
Absolutely winnable. Trying to figure out just throwing. Who's throwing? I don't think anybody's. I don't know. I don't think our tank's doing us many favors. Just looking at stats strictly. That and they've swapped several times. Hey, I do. What up? Welcome back, homie. Chinaman, Chabobin. Welcome back, Orson. Good to see you. Alright, let's see what we can do about holding this. We gotta... Alright, I need to be watching for some good nano. Dog, why does tank have no heals like he's throwing? Yeah, okay. Hello, how are you? Hey, I'm not doing too bad, user. How are you?
I'll have us in and out in no time.
Some good positioning. Why is this soldier up here?
Follow my lead.
Why? Are you playing with fans today or just playing with randos? Randos today. We're playing with our community tomorrow. As is the huge. Glad you're doing well, user. That's awesome. All right, focused in, guys. Won't be reading chat as much. Go for an early name. Wow, it was a huge nade. Sleep. Our Moira's going in. He doesn't need healing. What do you mean? Okay. Not bad. Moira's on the tank right now. Do I do cross-platform with console? If you're referring to community night, absolutely. Yeah, she's looking at me. Widow in the back. Tank nowhere to be found. If I hit that sleep dart, we win that fight. Moira's over there nanoed. Hopefully she does something. Even if she just holds for a while. Why did you stay there? We got another widow. Team's dying. I'm not gonna go try and dive point. We lose this one. It's a bummer, but. It's tough. Tough start. It's all right. We take an L. We move forward. Take the L. You move forward, man. You can only carry a team so hard, man. So, Ricardo, welcome back over on YouTube. Good to see you, homie. Give us a GG. We'll give him a GG anyway. So if we look at the game reports here, I understand that stats aren't everything, you know. 7-3. So I died the least on my team. Wasn't that far behind a Moira with damage, which is pretty crazy considering she was playing some really weird plays. I hit really good sleeps, really good nades, I feel like, several times. I missed a couple too, but if we look at the gap here, where's their tank? 19-3. Ours was 8-7. They swapped tanks multiple times. This person is not confident as a tank player, is my guess. So, not a big deal. Everybody has those games. We run it back. Not a big deal. You got a new desk today, user? That's awesome. That's awesome. What made you decide to get a new desk? I appreciate all the gifts today, by the way, over on TikTok. I really appreciate it, man. All the finances we make from any of our content, regardless if it's gifts there, gifted subs over on Kick, or, you know, YouTube's not monetized. So anyway, regardless where it comes from, it helps us pay off some debt. We're really grateful for that, man.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that was for sure a tank diff, Silver. I'm with you. That's okay. I should have been able to carry a little bit more. Need to go visit the gym apparently and do some benching or something. Get my back workouts in, you know. Okay, we're going for a bit more of a brawl. Okay, but we have a Mercy. Yeah, then I am definitely swapping to Bab. I'm seeing Ram, Reaper. I feel like I can go. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the better composition. Do I main Ana? No, actually, I main Bap. Ana's my secondary. Oh, no. Why'd you punch your desk? Tough. No, I'm terrible with Kiri, to be honest. You got Dove and King's Row? Tough, dude. All right. There we go. Let's get after it, man. Should have been using. Yeah, die on point. All right. No worries, no worries. How do we not have... We have one elim. We aren't finishing kills. That's what's making us lose these fights. Trying to give these guys some basics here. They just keep focusing the tank. Trying to look around it, but I can't do much with that. We have one elim as a team. Finally. Okay. Tank, is there no other options? Wait for the bubble. Okay, it was a good cancel. Okay, he's purpled, can't do much to help him. There we go. How do I like Lifeweaver? He's really good. I think he's a really good healer, and if you know how to use his utility well, he's an incredible support. Whoops. I always do that. Get like misjudge how far out that goes. Basically D's. It's true. You think he's the worst support? Lifeweaver, really? I would say he's just objectively not the worst. Definitely not the best. Zen is the worst for support. We're just talking support. Support in general. I feel like Zen's actually a really good support. I'm terrible with him, but he's good. All right, we'll see if they swap anything on our team here. I feel like we're doing overall okay. I'm making up for one of my damage, though, which is kind of sad. Well, that's all right. Sometimes it's what you got to do. What's my YouTube? It's Gaming for Hope, just like it is there on TikTok. And you can also head to the link tree in the bio. That's that link in my bio. Click that, and it'll give you literally any of my stuff. Any of it. I have to check my phone after this game, guys. My phone's had 6 messages come in from my wife. 4 of them are in a group. 2 of them are straight to me. So as soon as this game's over, I'm going to check that out. Okay, no more RAM. Yeah, that was death. Who was? Yeah, it's all right. If you like Ashe, try Widow. Ashe is really good.
That could have gone better.
You'd have to argue Lifeweaver is not good. Killiam, tell me a little bit about that. Like, why do you feel like he's not that good? I feel like he offers a lot of utility if he's played well. Wraith. Ramp. Okay. Can't hit a shot. Okay, we back off. Okay, we get out. Okay, so we're struggling a little bit here. Still outperforming one of my 2 DPSs, so that's really not good. And there's just not one to swap. So we've gone
So let's go.
Bastion, Rhine. So quit screwing around back here. Get in point. What are you guys doing? Ryan's out of LOS. Oh no. Hit a shot. That was a good take back. I'll take that. It was good. I got a good gift. I did. Oh my Lanta. Yeah, I did. Goodness gracious. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't even see it. Whoever sent it, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm super focused in the game. I want you to know I am very grateful. Oh yeah. So Lifeweaver's damage is terrible, but his healing output rivals Mercy's, I feel like. Okay, they went dive. Why would you res right there? What? Ryan, get in! This tank is terrible. What was that? Oh my gosh, that was a horrible call. He's actually not a bad tank. That was just a terrible decision. That was a terrible decision. All right, so now
From the front and takes them by surprise. You hear that? Best
that guy is literally trying to. It's interesting. We are damaging but not finishing. The feeding is rough. Yeah, it's coming from the guy who. Coming from the one dying the most. I'm gonna point that out. This is the guy that's died 8 times on our team, and he's saying the feeding is bad. I'm like, huh? Okay, yep, can't help. Kind of a desperate. Can't quit jumping so high. You're purpled. I'm backing off. There is absolutely 0 point in me staying.
Amplification matrix ready.
Okay, they know we're coming out of there, so I'm not going to go where my team is. Let's move to the right. Maybe not the longest route. Okay, Sim's going on her own. I have no idea what she's thinking. This whole team is dying way more than they need to. We lose this game, I feel like, unfortunately. Hey, what's going on, River? Good to see you, dude. I'm begging this team to do something besides die.
C'est tant qu'on voit au monde qu'a veillé sur moi.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
2 losses in a row because I have one team throwing. I'm like one teammate throwing. That's really hard to watch. That's really hard to watch, to be honest with you. That's tough. That is tough. I swapped to Ana because that one person finally got off of Ana, but so here again, I'm going to show you. This is what I'm seeing. This is what's struggled. 17 and 6. I had 5.5, almost 5.6k damage with one less limb than our damage. Like, what? Had the, oh my gosh, I had the second best heals in the server. So you can't even say it's because I wasn't healing enough. Like, you can't. Oh man, it's tough. We run it back. Is what it is, man. Only so much you can do. It's 2 games in a row, man. That just means we're on the verge of something. You were Spider? Oh, right on. Thanks for coming to the YouTube side of things. Much appreciated. All right, let's see here. Fortunately, it doesn't look like so far nothing is coming through. It's super important. All right, we're good. We're good. I always check whenever it's my wife that texts. I'm like, oh boy, I better make sure she didn't need anything. Fortunately, it seems like we're good, man. It's tough, man. Stream starting with 2 L's. Tough. Maybe playing DPS will be better? No, definitely not. I'm terrible at DPS and tank. I literally look here. I'll show you my career profile. 267 hours played. 115 of them are on BAP. 34 of them are on Ana. 13 of them Moira on the top 3. So you're talking 267 hours. 194 in competitive specifically. Out of those 194 hours in competitive, 174 of them are on support. Yo, Talon White over on YouTube said, I came from TikTok. I was Big T. Hey, I appreciate you coming over to the YouTube side of things. Thank you. Thank you. Simbrew Christian, thank you so much for your follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. Alejandro, he said, do you play with anyone? I don't. I'm currently solo queuing to continue to improve my solo skills so that when I eventually do end up with a team, whether it's a team I form or a team that brings me in, I want to be able to play competently enough on my own to be able to join. So, which right now, competence is kind of the thing I'm lacking. Games are struggling a little bit today, but it happens. It happens. We move forward. We keep pushing. One of my friends just had their second kiddo yesterday.
Prepare for battle. Select.
I also solo queue around Diamond to Master Elo if you're down. You can always team up. Hey, Cole, I really appreciate that. I always like knowing in the back of my mind who I can jump in. How is Ana your main if BAP has 4 times the time? Ana's not my... Wait, what? Ana is not my main. Hello? I've never said that. Not intentionally, anyway. I may have slipped, but... Climbing by yourself will be tough. Not impossible. Appreciate it, Alejandro.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
No, you're fine. Yeah, no. I am, yeah. I am through and through a BAP main. I am not W Mercy. Alright, we'll see. I'm staying Ana for a bit. If our Pharah starts throwing, then I'm just gonna go to BAP, probably. Based on the composition I'm seeing. But I do see, for sure, some folks to Nano, so... Yeah, it's absolutely true, Alejandro. That's what I've had in the last 2 games, so I'm with you. Okay, so now they're already... Okay, I can't be that close with Ana. Just trying to remember to... Okay, they left the point. Just out of LOS. Okay, enemies moving forward. I'm gonna move back. I fumbled here. I probably die. Yep. It's okay. Gotten better with Ana. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're an Ana main, been picking up Life Weaver. Yeah, Life Weaver's good. What rank am I? I am currently a Plat 5. Had a bit of a struggle. Stayed peaked Diamond 3 and then just fell apart trying to main Moira for a while. Thanks for all the gifts over on TikTok, guys. It's all going towards helping pay off some debt. LOS. I don't know what our Brig is doing. Besides dying. That was a huge nade. Just hit a shot. I tried. Should have stayed behind her shield instead of jumping around. It's my bad. Aces, appreciate the compliment on the beard, man. Good shots from the Ashe there.
One of these days I'll end up in Fiji.
Hey, appreciate all the compliments over on TikTok, y'all. They have double hit scan. Yeah, I agree that our Pharah needs to probably swap, but they won't.
The enemy's catching up. Lock their path.
Oh boy.
We'll take you where you need to go.
Some of these nades have been super good. Thank you for the nano compliment. I was trying for it. Get us back off the team. Let them push the point.
Come here to get me.
Not bad. Good damage there. Dang it, man. Yeah, no, Pharah made a play. Our Pharah's doing well, just this isn't the best pick.
I go out on my terms.
I'm fired up,
Oh my gosh, but our Pharah's actually doing way more damage than our other. I'm gonna shut up about our Pharah. She's doing great. Considering she's fighting 2 hit scans as well, I am thoroughly impressed. Ow. Get around the corner here.
Hey, it's Eagle. Over here.
What?
Over there.
He's woke the Bob up. Just let you know you got some roses. Hey, I appreciate it for the gifts, guys. For real, for real. Thank you. Astronomic, did you really? That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry. Homie, you are not one shot. Just get in there. Swear. Oh my. Nades are kind of feeling a little rushed right now. My bad. Huh? Oh, she was fortified. Whoo, baby. 12-3. 12-3. Crazy. Crazy. This is our Pharaoh, wasn't it? Yeah. Deserved. Yeah, I feel like I got DPS unable to hit it. Pharaoh was a problem. Cool. All right. Really? We're staying plat 5? No shot. Oh my gosh. Some of these adjustments don't feel right at all. I'm going to be real with you. I'm starting to understand why people are getting frustrated with the ranked system. I've had way too many of these. Like, I understood all these others, but 5 and 4 with 3 of those losses objectively being teams just throwing. Why am I getting punished for that? They got to rework that. They've got to rework that. Super frustrating. It's all good. At least we got a dub. We got a reset. We move forward, man. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok, man. I really appreciate that, y'all. Every single penny that we make from all rounds of content, whether it's kick subs, TikTok revenue of any kind, it's all going towards paying off our debt. And I really appreciate that. We have about $5,500 in credit card debt. Some of it was stupid decisions. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend it wasn't. And then others of it was just genuinely we needed to do something that we didn't quite have the dollars for. So I'm very grateful, truly, for every single one of you. Sincerely and genuinely, thank you. I can let you guys know. So I got into the the creativity beta once I crossed 10K followers on TikTok. And they also pay you for that. And it's kind of dope because they pay you for qualified views on your content. So, we had a really good day. Is that yesterday? Holy smokes, that was a really good day. So my best day so far in the program prior to yesterday was a $3 day, which was like dope. If I made $3 a day, right, that's $90 a month, roughly. That's not bad, considering I was making $0 a month on a general basis, right? So I was like, okay, well now, as of yesterday, because of yesterday, I made like $5.39. New heights, dude. It's a W. That's cool. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys for just watching the content. That's what I'm always telling you guys. Like, as much as I'm grateful, I'm grateful for every single one of you donating, sending gifts through TikTok, you know, all the different revenue ways. You know, my favorite way, I'm going to tell you guys, is full transparency. If you're like, if he had a choice, where would I support him? It's Patreon, because I have options for as low as $5 a month. They go all the way from 5, 10, or 50, and they have increased value for you beyond just sending me money, which I'm grateful for. But the Patreon stuff, I can give you early access to content, early access to thumbnails. I can give you, at the top tier, I send a postcard to you every single month that's handwritten. Like, I do all kinds of things to really make the Patreon a really solid value for my folks that are becoming patrons. That, and I select a random person out of my patrons to shout out in every single short. So, what was my job before playing Overwatch? I have been in radio. And I've also been in marketing and sales. Those are my three like big pieces of my 9-to-5 history, if you will. Crazy, guys. Hey, the daily goal is 6K gifts, which is not $6,000, just to be clear. That's like, it equates to about $30. So I just want you guys to know that's why that's there. And if we never hit it, we never hit it. I'm just grateful for when we do, man. And every single penny means something to me. Like, I can't express to you guys with words how much I appreciate it. So take some of the pressure off our back, you know? Okay. Poke comp? I think. I'm not as familiar with the poke composition, but I know Sigma's a poke tank.
Take care of each other out there.
Okay, let's go back here. Because we can sit right through here, right? This is not a bad position. Because we have... Yeah, this wouldn't be too bad, I feel like. I like your series. I'm going to keep donating. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, here we go, guys. And gals.
Attackers incoming.
Okay, I'm hearing an echo. Damage. I can't hit this Ash to save hers or my life. Ouch. Don't want him dying. Back off. Back up on height. I die. So I should have gone into the tunnel. That was my own fault. All right. W Mercy. Oh, this is a guy I've fought before. Let's back up.
Capture circuit engaged. Honor. My servants never die.
Just no peel there. Sitting here pinging and. Can't hit a ability to save my life. Hey, D. Greggs, what up, homie? Got you here and here. Appreciate it, man.
Finished.
I'm dying way too much. That's my own fault. Their tank hadn't died one time. They just let them take second point. This, okay. Slept the crap out of that wall. I just don't get it. These DPS are actually terrible. Oh my gosh. At least get touch. I just...
Complete.
Yeah, I don't know what to do for these guys, man.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
They're barely positive, and our tank's the same place. Tough, man. Tough. Hard to win games like that. Not impossible, just difficult. Can guarantee you that they won't be constructively thinking about the question that I asked, which is what can we do to improve? But that's okay. So we're going to a bit more of a looking like a brawl, but I can't.
We're in for a smooth ride, right? Right?
I can almost guarantee you this person won't get me back, but that's okay. We'll see. See if we get a W moment. Sick. Maybe.
Is this one a scrap?
Are we swapping?
I wasn't listening.
Another day, another battlefield.
Seeing as DPS won't respond, I'm going to try and help him. Who's my favorite Overwatch League team? The Washington Justice.
3,
Soldier is just not even peeking, man. What are you doing? That was delayed on my part. Okay, we got him out. They have so much damage, but they have no kills. Dude, peek a corner. Holy cow. Coward of a player. He just keeps putting himself in horrible positionings. Making good time. Those are the same people that are spamming for healing too, right? Who's my favorite? Okay, I think I answered that. The Overwatch team thing is the Washington Justice, in case you guys didn't catch that answer. All right, so you guys are gonna sit on the cart, then I'm gonna move forward. This soldier is so bad. What is this soldier doing? I have healed him more than the rest of the team. Holy cow. Best tip I can give for Baptiste is to go watch an unranked GM of your hero that you want to play. And that includes Baptiste. Learn from a professional player. That's all I've done. Held on to that window for too long. We might have been able to win a fight a little sooner. I need to start doing with the window what I've been doing with Ana's nano boost, is just tossing it when I think it's appropriate and calling it good. So we made just marginally better time than they did. We'll see what our team composition ends up going. I'm snagging BAP just in case. Hey, no worries. Get some sleep. Bastion gave me my first death. Oh my gosh.
Another day, another battlefield.
It's not my job to get you back alive, but stay close to me, and we might manage it anyway. Get the payload going.
This guy is literally that arrogant. This Bastion is saying that he turned it around. Way to go, guys. I'm like, no, that's not. Okay, you seem like a sweet person to play with. You adapt if your teams don't. I try to. I try to. It's kind of hard to carry certain teams, but I'm trying my best.
Peace be upon you.
So how's everyone feeling after the trip? Everybody's recovered well, River. Honestly, thanks for asking. It won't allow me to send you a donation through YouTube. If you're talking about a super chat, it's because I'm actually not monetized on YouTube. I haven't quite gotten to the eligibility for it yet. He is moving outside of the immortality field. We're getting somewhere. Nice. This is better gameplay than the entire game. What is happening? The rest of their team just decided they were done. But I appreciate, by the way, Reese's, I appreciate the offer of a donation, because you obviously were intending to, or you wouldn't have been looking, so I appreciate it. What's your opinion on Lifeweaver after the buffs? I've always felt Lifeweaver was really good once he got cleaned up a little bit. He's a really solid support. He's not my thing, but guys can't focus the turret, huh? I just literally carried that fight a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, counter picking can be important, but if you play a hero terribly and it's the counter, it doesn't matter. It's better for you not to swap at that point. He's standing completely still while he's getting shot at by an Ana. Okay, watch that. One out. That window was perfect, yeah. Is there even such counterplay with supports? Oh yeah, there's such a thing, for sure. Oh, hello, JQ. I wasn't trying to get up in your grill like that, dog. Yeah, one. Died the least on the server besides their Lucio. It was actually been a Moira up till now. Purple. We got full 6 points.
Score 6-3.
I would love to talk about this replay with you, win or lose, if you're interested. Patrick, I love that, man. I appreciate it. It wouldn't happen on stream, but I would love to like get a time together, and I can save this replay for that if you'd like. Kiriko is a huge counter for Ana. Absolutely agreed. Agreed. She is a huge counter for Ana, but I'm a terrible Kiri, so.
Another day, another battlefield. You sure you want me keeping you alive? I am a human after all.
Teamwork and good spirits, dude. I have 11 less limbs than you do and half of your damage. You're still focusing. Oh my gosh.
Search the harmony. Stop the payload. Hello. Hey. Hello.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, that's clearly he's just shooting the tank.
Attackers incoming.
And trying so hard. You ever happy? Oh yeah, I'm happy all the time. This guy's so funny. I am happy. I'm just trying to help out. I just know when I'm carrying a bad DPS. who is just not. Oh, that poor guy. Yep. See, look at that positioning. We can hold them here. I mean, he literally just died because of his positioning. Freaking wild. Wasn't sure if he was going to survive that or not. Already doing really well. This is a GG if I've ever seen one. Least deaths in the entire server. Still, so I had half of his damage and literally half of his, like more than half of his eliminations, which shows that he is focused completely. I love Smile More Bap, he says. Like, I'm not smiling. I'm like, dude, I'm just calling you on some bad gameplay. And it's because, you know what I mean? I sent it through your Streamlabs link. Oh, hey, I appreciate it, man. I didn't even notice. I don't know how I didn't hear it. But I appreciate it, dude. Reese is over on YouTube said, sent me $5 and he said, keep up the great content. I appreciate that, dude. Seriously, all of the financial blessings today have been huge. I'm really grateful. I know I'm kind of off today because I'm taking some serious L's, or I got to focus way too hard for this being a plat lobby. But I really appreciate you guys on the real. On the real. Thank you guys so much for all the financial support and being here, even just like, I'm serious. I say this literally at the beginning of every single stream. Regardless, if you ever send me 1 penny, you spending your time here is the most valuable thing you can spend in this community, because time is something we all have a finite amount of. We can make more money. We can't make more time. So you spending your time here means a lot to me. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really honored that people even want to keep up with my journey. It's super cool. But yeah, man, it's a good day. It's a good day. We're now 2-2. We've had 2 wins, 2 losses on stream. We had an adjustment where it was, I think, 5-4, 5 wins, 4 losses, and stayed plat 5. So not a problem. Not a problem. Zunaku, thank you so much for your follow. I appreciate it tremendously, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Meadow said you are one of the nicest Overwatch 2 streamers on this entire platform. Dang, there's some dope streamers out there. I really appreciate that. There's been a couple of them, like I'll scroll through my For You page on TikTok. There's been a couple of Overwatch streamers that pop up, and Iman is one that I've really enjoyed watching. And then, and I don't watch a lot of live streams, to be honest with you, but his stuff, anytime I pull his up, he's having a good time, so that's cool. And there's a couple other creators that are sub 50,000 followers that I think one of them was like Get Amazed. No, that's not right. That's the coach of Justice League, I think. Who am I thinking of? Abstract Overwatch, I think is what it is. Abstract Overwatch. I'll go look. I think that's right. And he always seems to be having a vibe, dude. I love that guy. He is. I keep meaning to drop him a follow, actually. Yes. Yep. He just crossed 30K. I don't think he was at 30K last I saw. Good for him. That's huge. You have to go check him out. Yeah, definitely do, guys. If you're on TikTok, especially. I don't know where else he may be, but Abstract Overwatch. Abstract OW. So he's super, super wholesome. Enjoyed watching him. I haven't seen him a lot. So in such a toxic community, it's so nice to have a positive space. Hey, I appreciate that. That is one of the big goals for me, is to end that toxic crap. Like, and that's like, even like that game. Some people may argue, and I could understand it, that the way I was speaking to that one teammate, our damage player, was toxic. It wasn't toxic. It was just me saying, hey, quit focusing the tank. He had some crazy damage. Like, if you look at his damage numbers, they looked great. Where was he at? This guy. 18.6k. He had almost a 3.0 KDR. I almost had a 4.5 KDR with half of his damage, because I knew what positions not to be in. It wasn't healing. We had plenty of healing. We actually kept up with, if not dominated, their healing. So it's not a heal issue. It was a position issue. Both him and our other DPS were struggling with their positioning for the first round. Most of these deaths for both of them were first round. And to their credit, they died a lot less in the next 2, 3, and 4 rounds. But still, by the end of it, to have that much damage and that little eliminations in the ratio, I'm like, do you really not recognize that you were just focusing the tank and damage farming? You know? So. Let's see if that Genji stays Genji. Torb. Okay. Hey, Carl. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube, dude.
Another day, another battlefield.
Yeah, another relative poke composition here, I think. We'll make it happen. Hope this Moira is good. Yeah, positioning is something you're constantly learning, even all the way up into GM top 100, I believe. Hey, no, everyone asks this. No worries. It's a fair question. Do I play with viewers? I do every single Friday. Actually, because I really believe community is the most important thing about all of this. Fridays are a whole stream dedicated to gaming with you guys, and it's completely quick play. It's all casual, cross-platform, the whole bit. So yes.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Man, that Ryan just... Ooh, okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. Exactly, I'm not exactly. I just threw that fight, though. That's my fault. That is completely my fault.
Let's group up.
Over there.
Yeah, they got early point because of me on that. That's not anybody else's fault but my own for dying that early. So I'll own that. We make it better. Hey, Cryptic, that's wild. I'd love to play on Omaji. I'm a big Moira fan. Moira's good stuff if you know how to play her. And I feel like a lot of them don't. Save that replay. Okay, yeah, remind me. It just started? Yeah, I know, and you've died twice. This guy, those are my favorites. The ones that are like, I'm like, hey, let's get on this early. Y'all are way out of position. Our tank just got rolled. The guy that says we just started has 928 damage. Oy. Don't just let him take that point for free. This tank is awful. He didn't even try. He just gave up. I'm like, okay. What is this ultimate? What? Punish that. Oh my lord. This is crazy. Get some value. I need to use this window now that I have it. Hopefully I can pull off a crazy goated play, but it's not looking great for us right now. This Moira is sitting still now. What are you doing sitting still in a sniper? Ooh, that was actually a huge blizzard. Alright, I didn't want them to come back and touch. This Widow is getting heals, good. Oh, she's no pings, had no idea she was getting pushed. What are these coalescences? May's in there soloing. My own fault. Nice, babe.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, babe. That's tough. Surely we...
Score.
Wild. There were two people right next to point and they C9'd. I just don't understand it. That's super wild. All right, so let's see what... I mean, our other support. 3k healing on BAP. That's all I'm going to say, and here we go. Let's see.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Carl. That's hilarious. I'm going to try and carry this team a bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much to help them, but it's all good.
I could have rebuilt you without all that metal.
You left me a monster, like other creations.
That is a matter of perspective.
Being right isn't changed by majority rule. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to start throwing the big words. I'm really not mad at these guys. They're having a game, man. And that's okay. We all have them.
One. Attack.
History says otherwise. This is Overwatch, bro. This ain't world history. This guy said history said otherwise. Oh my gosh, bro. It's alright, still winnable. Okay, Genji using a deflect. Okay, our tank's out. We got it back. Moira. She just sat still. Are you kidding me, this Moira?
I watched over you.
Oh, man. Okay, tank's back. Holy cow. Starting to carry our DPS a little bit better now. That's working.
Objective A captured.
Keep fighting. The payload's moving.
Moira's gonna stand on point. I'm not going to. That's fine. What was that positioning? Our Genji just went way too hard. In there, do something with that. He's gonna waste that whole nano because he was too busy dinking around. The Sarissa, man. How do both supports, like, I just don't get it. How are our supports almost the same eliminations? Actually, one of our Moira's doing more eliminations, and both of us have less damage. Like, wait, what? Imagine knowing target priority. We're still focusing the tank. Good dragon. Holy cow.
You can't hide.
Here in Wintun. Okay. Genji way out of position and is purpled. All right. Yep. Wasted ult. She's just... Oh, it's Genji. What? Holy cow. That's tough. Doing okay, but
Willpower burns within
Come
me.
to my position. Over there.
imagine that it hit.
Pain is inevitable.
Enemy in sight.
That hit the shield apparently. Okay. Is Ana my second main? Yeah, absolutely. We're doing good as a team there. Not bad.
Have some fight in
We have 2 ults. We haven't seen him use his ult yet. Our Genji. I don't know what he's holding it onto it for. There it goes. Now would be a great time to use Dragon as a combo. Yep. And instead, now we don't have a Dragon. Got his dragon. He died on point. Didn't use it. Pretty crazy.
One of these days I'll end up in Fiji.
I mean, we literally had that in the bag. Should have been there with 2 minutes to spare, but now we're going to be playing into overtime, I feel like.
Over there.
It's all right. Not one besides that Genji came back, so now we lose the third point.
Rather than
That's a bummer. That was crazy. And that's the kind of games we've been having tonight, which is okay, but like let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Stats are not everything. 15-9 doesn't look great, but when you look at all the value that I had. So here's what's crazy. This guy was telling me that I was the worst player on the team. 18 limbs, 3 more than me. And he had 1600 more damage. There's no reason he only has 3 more limbs. This guy, on the other hand, he had some room to speak. Some, not a lot. Because right behind him, with 3 less limbs, was our Moira. With more damage, actually, than our other DPS. More limbs. Oh, man, but it was my fault for sure as a support. So, it's all good, though. It's all good, though. Some questionable nanos. I know I could have done some... Oh, I didn't even see that, actually. Kind of waste. Yeah. Questionable nanos. Yeah, that's where I was actually going. Questionable nanos. And I'm certainly not saying that I played perfectly. That is very arrogant. I am not a perfect gamer. But when brought up in some criticism, I'll accept criticism from them. They said 3K healing is BAP. Imagine. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, all right, fine. I'll switch to Ana. And I just started crushing his Ana, and they still lost. There was just no reason for us to lose that game. We had that 3rd point in the bag, but just couldn't do it. I never look at our tank. Do you guys look at our tank? 20-12? Yeah, it was a tank and damage gap. Crazy. Imagine knowing you have an Ana as a Genji and not using the best combo in the game. That's what's crazy, too, is I gave him Nano at one point. Because a lot of Genjis wait on Nano to use their blade when they have an Ana on their team. So I pinged him, letting him know I was ready for it. He didn't say anything. So he was in a position where he could dive in. I knew he was off the cooldown for dart, whatever that actually is called, diving in. So I ulted him. And then he didn't do anything with it. Like, didn't even get a kill. He didn't use his ult, didn't get a kill. Like, come on. There's plenty of things. And I need to save this replay before I forget. The one on that one. So we need to pin. There we go. That's for later. How many hours overall on BAP? 115. So, hey, what up, Derps? Good to see you, homie. How many? Oh, let's see. I just answered. I bet you hit pro on day 131. That's very specific. I hope so, man. If the pro scene doesn't fall apart, which it kind of looking like it could. So, if that happens, I've already got a plan to pivot. That's okay. Yes, absolutely! Exclamation point. I just saw it, actually, honey. Literally, before you sent that message, I was looking down at my phone. I'm like, oh, hey. So, yes, I will do that. Send me a picture of what you need, sweetheart. You think he hits pro? You think I hit pro on day 130 at 11:59? Crazy. What's my rank? I'm currently plat 5. Peaked diamond 3. So, having some rough games here. All right, let's get after it. I'm going to start with BAP and see what people do as a pivot here. So I can pivot to Ana if it's needed. Hey, it's tough to solo, though, not going to lie. Yeah, it is. It definitely is tough. But I'll tell you exactly why. It's kind of strategic. The reason that it is is because I believe if I play well solo, if I can get to the point where I'm well-rounded as a solo player, when I get into a team with people who are well-rounded as well, I'll fit a little better. And especially as a guy who didn't even play Overwatch 1, a lot of people are looking for someone who actually has a lot of hours, but I want to be able to prove that I can stand on my own 2 feet. Right now, I'm not doing so well. But that's how it goes. Am I streaming on YouTube? Bondover, yes, I am, as a matter of fact. YouTube and Kick. Regardless of where you prefer to watch, it's available to you. To look at something real quick. It's going to be my bad that I'm a little behind. It's okay. Name on YouTube? It's just Gaming for Hope like it is there on TikTok. You can also go to my link tree in my bio, tap on YouTube, and you'll go right to it. A pseudo brawl composition. Can't help you, Moira. Positioning, cooldown management, and ult usage are more important than mechanical skill. 100% agreed. 100% agreed on that, Jack Stewart over on YouTube. Good to see you, homie. Thanks for being here. So we're going to get Window and then swap to Ana, I think. Exactly. Like her, need to heal. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a great Lucio boot. Trying to boot me into the line of fire. Good coalescence finish there.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Stick with the robot.
Oh. I don't like the ping system and how it's pinging the Lucio when I'm literally looking nowhere near him. Yeah, I thought my team could handle that fight, but apparently not. Trying to touch. Let's try and get that first. OS. Okay, this whole team is distracted on me.
That could have
I need to use my window. I'm hanging on to this thing for too long.
We have to get him back.
They were 4v2. I was 1v3.
Reinhardt at your service.
Oh, bleeding over time.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate it, dude. Good to see you, man. I think there's someone up there. Where is my team? No, okay, they were dead in their defense. Okay. Should have taken height instead of sitting in that room. Yeah, it's a good point, actually, Jack. Thanks for the critique. I would agree with that.
Come on, robot. Let's go.
Okay, playing Ana. I need to, oh my gosh, no way. This tank! In their defense, they were dead. Yeah. Can't heal you when I'm dying myself, lady. Not even gonna try. I know I could have killed her, but I just wanted to get into a better position. Oh my gosh. Promise you'll climb if you use voice chat. I can't use voice chat on stream. If I use voice chat on stream, are we literally perfectly tied? I just now noticed that. I got, oh, come on. Can't help you. Crazy, look at that, 66.42 on each side. I just noticed that. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I would climb more if I used voice chat, but I would also potentially get banned on TikTok because of how much horrible language is in this community, man. Moira. Bad sleep. No! Where are you at? That was, no, I was trying to get the... Yeah, you're dead. Not much I can do for you. Well, no, I get like hard banned on TikTok with even one time. I literally almost got banned because somebody just randomly started screaming the N-word. I don't even know what to do with that. So our second damage, 15 and 10.
Play of the game.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this going, it's a huge tank gap and a huge DPS gap. Unfortunate. Could have played better, sure, but I was not the reason we lost that game. And that's why I really struggle is like specifically in comp, it's like I look at it, was I the reason I lost? And sometimes there's an objective, yes, absolutely, I threw, right? But then the other part of it is, okay, but is it actually my fault or did I just play poorly? And sometimes it's just, no, it's not my fault, but I definitely didn't play well, right? So I look for those things. Thanks, Keaton. I appreciate it. I see potential for improvement on rotational positioning to leverage cooldowns. Rotational positioning to leverage cooldowns. It's a lot of big words. Need more caffeine. I know my positioning is tough. You were nading from too far away in that game. Yeah, I'm just using the nades. I think way too many Ana players hold on to their nades for way too long. Like they hold on to them and just like for what? I don't know. By the time they've used it, they could have used 2 or 3. So I'd rather use them and try and get used to trying to figure out where to use them than not use them at all. And I understand there's a balance and sometimes you do need to hang on to it. But I just, yeah, that's all. Could you sleep when she was lower? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Slept her to get the kill. It's very true. Very true, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I was thinking about that one. That's a good point. Holding is bad, but using him at the wrong time is worse. I would say it's the other way around personally, but just from what I'm learning from Awkward. That's not personally, but I've been watching his unranked GM Ana, and I would absolutely disagree. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you're a horrible person from like being disagreeing or anything like that, so don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying that like it is so much worse to just hold on to them and never use them than to use them in bad places. That's an opinion. I feel like it's fairly subjective. So, in a brawl composition, you always need to use the grenade for the NT. The NT. What's the acronym for? I'm sure I'll know what you mean if you don't acronym it, because I'm old. I don't do acronyms. The anti. Gotcha. Yeah, doing more purples than yellows. See, that's how I would think about it. You know what I mean? Did you get the Ana skin? I did not. No, I'm not really into the skins, to be honest with you at all. Cosmetics in-game are just a thing. They aren't everything. I haven't spent a dime on Overwatch.
Welcome to prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I do want to point out, so last game there were last couple of games when we've lost, I've said I can only carry the team so far, right? This time I have not done that. Last game I did not do that because I did not carry my team. I wasn't even close, right? Our whole team didn't do as well as I would have liked, but there was definitely more of a tank and DPS gap for sure. Our other support played relatively well as well, but I just look at the objective truth of things and I go, you know what? It's okay. So I would assume here is a good position, probably better to be up top, but you know, I can start here and always fall back and go up if I need to, is what I'm thinking. So all about timing. Yeah, facts, Jack. And that's for sure. So they have a Widow. We're gonna have to watch that and stay out of her LOS.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
This Bastion. Oh man.
I see.
Stupid bug right in my face. Dude, this Moira is kind of clapping already. Jeez. Good for her. Burger King foot lettuce. Ew. Gross. Thank you for the follow.
I am grateful. Many thanks.
Keep an eye out. Eyes on the target.
Bad. Well, yeah, good trade. I'll take it. Okay, Jack. Okay. Good suggestion. I need to use Nano too. Moira, I hope you live a good life. Translation, I'm mad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over here in no time to save them or not. Oh, I was hoping you'd drop down. Bad nade.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Didn't want him to die. That's why I nanoed there. Oh, I can't hit you.
Careful. You're fine.
Should use Nano Boost target confirmation in settings. I actually do use that. I just spam it really fast sometimes. Okay, we back off. Not much I can do there. Good point. Back off a little bit. Okay.
Enemy slept here. Big stunner left.
They both decided they wanted to do that. My nade, the full health ram there, should have naded the healers on the left. I was going for the group, and I just hit the ram instead. Just a bad aim. Definitely not an intentional ram hit.
Come here to get healed.
Moira is not healing. Okay, got it. Comparatively, anyway. Go, turn around. What are you doing?
60 seconds.
I don't know why I did that, to be honest. That's really not good. What's up, Cad Bane? Took me a second to realize who 006 was. I was thinking about it and I was like, she just tried to solo ult me. Oh, dude. Crazy, bro.
Score
Thank you for the what?
1.
I don't want to say it out loud. I feel like I'm getting baited. What's up, Wotus? Good to see you. That worked out okay. I was kind of concerned that was going to go poorly. It was not looking good for us there for a second. No, I have not. Oh, right on. Your mechanical skill is easily good enough for you to be in high diamond low masters. Yeah, I really appreciate that. What do you feel like I'm lacking? Be honest. If you've used the big words, this means you probably know something. Jack, have you been in the stream before? I'm just trying to remember your name is all. I feel bad because it's starting to get to the point where it's hard to keep track. I know I just asked you like a million questions, so take your time. Scuffy's YouTube. You guys want to look him up? See if this person's alive. First time? Well, welcome, friend. I appreciate you being here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Man, if I could just hit a couple shots there. Bad name. Oh.
Come here to get healed.
What? Our Moira wasn't even looking at her tank. What the heck?
What's one more kill? Keep an eye out.
What honest skin is that? I think it's one of the fairly basic skins. It's a red and black one. I'm big on color schemes. That was a bad nade. That was a real bad nade. Kind of rushed it. It's all right. So, yeah, it's a try.
Over there.
I died twice. Man, crazy. Let's see. You can improve a lot on cooldown management, ult usage, and positioning. Also tracking enemy cooldowns. Yeah, that's one I still can't figure out, to be honest with you. I'm just going to throw it out there. On a play, the games are incredibly difficult. Let's see what this happens to be. Oh, this was nuts. The nade that kept him up and killed him. Except I can't ignore the aim. Oh, we love to see that. We love to see that for us. All right, let's keep going. Last thing for now, lol. But looking at the scoreboard as an indicator of how good someone was playing is not good, because they really only stat that matters a lot is deaths. Fair enough. Should have held sleep when you tried to use it on Mercy in that play of the game. I have to play that back, but I'm sure you're right. Great critiques though, Jack. Yo, well, if it isn't my new favorite streamer, hey, Jacob, welcome back, homie. Good to see you. How are you tonight, Mr. Velasquez? Velasquez? I'm just very, very white. Let me turn on my fan in here. I'm starting to notice my camera's starting to overheat. Hang on. One of these switches. Chilling, man. All good on the name. Just call me Jay. Right on, dude. Try and remind me a couple times. Waited for her to pull res first and then use sleep when she was stuck in the res animation. Got it. That's a good point. Because I tried to sleep her on her way to the res. I see what you're saying. With you. Trust me, I'll be around. Hey, right on, Jay. Yeah, definitely. Just remind me when you're here. I try to remember people's nicknames, but, you know, there's a handful of people. So, all right, I got to keep up my script here real quick. We have... Okay, where are we at? That guy. Okay. And, yeah, well, those will be... Whoops. That was the wrong button. Shoot darn heck, man. What the heck? Cool. Logan, it's going great, man. How are you? All right, let's see how we do. Hurts when I pee. Oh, man. Right, want to get that checked out, my guy. My boy. You're pretty good on vacation? Nice. I just got back from vacation 2 days ago. Sort of vacation. Not really a vacation. We tried to treat it like one, but it really wasn't a vacation. Mom's not well, so we had to make a trip out there to see her. We still had a good time, though. Don't get it twisted. Mom even streamed with me, by the way, in case you guys missed that on Saturday. It's over on the YouTube in a VOD. Highly encourage you guys to go check that out. Also, real quick, where are we at on YouTube sub count wise? I think we're close to 2K right now. I don't know exactly how close. I haven't looked. Oh, dang, way close. Yeah, we're like 8 subs away from hitting 2K on YouTube. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube yet, you should do that. I'll leave that pulled up so I can refresh in between games. So, if you're on TikTok, links in the bio. Link tree as well is there for you. And then if you're on Kick, it's in the panels. You're in Junkrat. You know. It's not my best, Immort. Not sure if I was in range to help him there or not. There we go. Yeah, I was just getting rocked there. I was not going to risk dying. I know that was a really bad waste of an Immort, but that's how it goes. Tips for BAP, don't waste your immortality like I just did. No, but seriously, go watch an unranked to GM. I've watched Awkwards, and I feel like he's done very well with that. Did we really not get that Ana? Wow, we really didn't. That's crazy. He was staring at her. I don't know how we didn't get her.
Payloads moving out.
You gonna hang out on point? You go for it. I just saved both of them somehow. Good res by that Mercy. Worked out pretty well. Hey, Miles, welcome back, homie. Good to see you. Kind of a weird ult, but okay. I mean, I haven't used mine at all in his defense, so. She faded in, she has no out. I was worried he was gonna have deflect. He must not have had it. That not have been my best window. He dove off of payload, I think, and just, yeah. Genji, their Genji just ulted and C9'd. Oh no. Kyle, what's up, homie? I always want to call you Kyle Schneider. I have no idea why, dude. Welcome back. Good to see you, dude. I hope you're well. Let me check one thing. You got that one thing. Right? No? Just me? Fair enough. Does XD mean you're old? Oh no. I'm getting called old. No, dude. I'm just an old head, dude. I'm an elder emo. Get it right. Better than being poor. Oh, the roasts. That third point was great. Hey, thank you. Keep doing stuff like that. You'll die, but you need to learn when to engage and disengage and leverage positioning to be able to create engagement and disengagements, if that's a word. I'm sure it is. Does Game In for Hope mean you're poor? Nope. Definitely not. Make a wish. Why do people think that I am literally a charity? Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh bad. Oh bad. Oh no! I just got stomped. Tough. That was my bad. That was my bad. No one else's fault but my own.
Not every every day gives you a second chance.
Hey, what up, Oscar? We're gonna pretend I'm not missing all these, okay?
Keep an eye out.
Nice.
Little medicine goes a long way.
About to get jumped. Has their Junkrat tired? Oh boy. I'm gonna try and make him waste. Yep. I didn't think I was gonna get away from that, so I just figured I'd make him waste more of his ult.
It's not over till it's over.
He just tried to touch that. Why would you try that? I mean, I guess in his defense, if our team had been paying attention, we might have been able to get somewhere with it. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be an honest swap. Oh, I haven't used window. I'm an idiot, and I'm glad I didn't swap yet. Our Mercy's doing great. She hasn't died one time. She got a kill too. W aim. That junk got fried. I'm sure he's mad right now. He's probably malding. Feels bad for him though. We all have moments like that where we're just like, wait, why was I there? Why is that map hitting me? Oh no. By we all, I mean some people. I mean, I can't relate. That window actually ended up working. Oh no, Chris, I'm sorry you had someone break into your garden. That's tough. Is that something that's going on a lot in your area? Just like people breaking into stuff? That's no bueno, bro. Golly. Person, I promise I'm not trying to be insensitive to what you got going on, dude. I just want to make sure I try and win this game, okay? As soon as I wrap this one up, we're all in. What's up, Necroza? Good to see you. They got a res and we just let them. Questionable window. That was a very desperate ult. That's not looking good for our... Come back towards them. All right, that worked. Questionable window, but we all done it. Yeah, the vision was kill both the supports, but then I missed every shot.
Play of the game.
Dang, person, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, man. I'll definitely be praying for you in your situation. I mean that so genuinely. I feel like a lot of Christians are like, yeah, I'll pray for you, and they never think of it again. But I mean it. Sorry you're dealing with that, dude. That's tough. Kurtek Roth, I think that's how you'd say that. Thank you so much for your follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. Guys, we're 18 followers away from exactly 10,300. If you haven't followed the stream yet, you should. Over on YouTube, Jack Stewart said, when your hog died and they capped point, you should have been on the stairs on the left. So your hog died and they capped point. You should have been on the stairs on the left, not peeking a jump spanning main with no LOS on hog. Good point. Positioning would have actually saved that hog. That's actually a really good point. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. One of the things I struggle with is trying to figure out, like, okay, so I'm here right now, and if I stay here, I'm here. Like, I'm already in the spot where I need to be, right? But if I move, I'm then out of the fight completely. So I have to figure out the trade-off there. And what I'm realizing more and more is it's almost always worth the trade-off. It's almost always worth the trade-off to just move to a different position. I just struggle to know. You know what I mean? Almost always. Need to be moving all the time? Yeah. Not staying in one position. You're absolutely right on that. Tunnel vision is, I think, my culprit there. So, Jack, tell me a little bit about your background in Overwatch. You definitely seem to have some head knowledge for sure, so I'm curious. Hey, yo, somebody's sending in some gifts, bro. Holy smokes. Thank you. On the real, thank you guys. Any kind of financial support you guys send is going to help us pay off our debt. We have like $5,500 in debt. It's credit card debt. And honestly, a good part of it is our own stupid decisions. But also equally is just some genuine, like we had needs and didn't have the cash. So we had to throw it on the credit cards. So really appreciate it, man. Jack Stewart over on YouTube said, I've been playing Overwatch since 2019. I have around 700 hours with a vast majority on support. Gotcha. Surprised you're still referring to it as heals if you play that much in support. It like tilts me sometimes. People are like, oh my gosh, healer, can I get some healing? I'm like, it's support. It's not healer. It's not all heals. And I know you know that. I'm just teasing you. Play on console, currently Masters 2 on support. Nice. Very cool. Gotta support my boy. Yeah, I appreciate that, man, for real. On the real. I mean that sincerely. So for those of you that don't know, the gifts have value, right? And it's monetary. So every one gift, that doesn't mean like one, whatever, galaxy or anything. Each of the like, the galaxy has more value than a rose. A rose has, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not sure how I get all that straight, to be honest with you. But if you see the goal, if you're on TikTok right now, you see this goal down there. For every one gift there, so 788 of them, which I'm super grateful for, I receive half a penny. So I want you guys to know that. Like, that's the translation. That's how it goes. I always tell people the very best way to support me, financially speaking, is actually through my Patreon. You guys get a lot of value out of the Patreon, financially anyway, for your hard-earned money. So, just wanted you guys to know that. Let's see. No worries, Necroza. Jack Stewart over on YouTube said, just trying to help you, dude. You really are good enough to be in Masters, I believe. Just some small things you can work on and become better at. Jack, I really appreciate it. And I want you to know, I get a lot of bad criticism all day. And I don't mean like bad as in no value. I mean, they're just toxic criticism. Yours is very constructive. And I really want you to know I honor that. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me, dude. Like, that's... I'm always open to learning from people who have more knowledge than I do. Which is not actually difficult because I'm not that far in. You know what I mean? Oh, snap. Someone's sending a bunch of roses. Jacob, are you serious? You sending that many roses? I mean, you definitely are. You're full sending right now. Holy smokes. Crazy, bro. I'll catch up with that at the end, but thank you in advance for however much you choose to send. I'm an immensely grateful person for that. Holy smokes. Yeah, just spam some heals. Okay, backing off. Yeah, I don't want to be up there anymore. Stand on point with these guys and get capped. Okay, need to slow up on my sleeps a little bit. Yeah, they're pushing. Holy smokes, Jacob. You weren't kidding. You're just full sending on that thing.
One of these days I'll end up in Fiji.
Good lord, Jacob. I blinked and it went up. I'm like, what happened? Holy smokes, he's not kidding. He is still going. Cheese and rice. Okay, backing off. They're pushing right. We need to move right or move left. No way. He bounced him out and into us. And we're going to lose that fight because of it. Mid ult, he bounced him out. Shoot. It's alright.
Reinhardt at your service.
Focus our attack on the objective.
Holy cow. Bad. Yep, we lose because our whole team just would not peel. I'm sitting there spamming at them that both their DPS are on me and they just stayed on point. Crazy. The reason I got to Masters is because I started playing all 3 roles and put in enough time to get to a higher rank on those other roles. Great advice. Interesting.
0-1.
I don't know. That's something I've heard before, but I understand enough of the other roles that I'm not super concerned. Like the intellectual understanding is there, I think. But oh, he swung. You died there because you threw away your sleeping nade for no reason before the fight started. Terrence, you got to get one in before the fight. That wasn't for no reasons.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I had a Reaper on me and naded. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Always love folks like that. Hey, Jacob, thank you so much. Yeah, for sure, Terrence, you're right. I could have protected myself. Not much of a point in arguing with you. I got you, man. You're absolutely right. Holy cow, I'm literally spamming and this team is just letting me fall apart. I don't get it.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, he was starting to get up because one of them shot too early. That's why I decided to go ahead and lay into him. What is this grab?
You'll have to try something like that.
I'm over it. This team is just not paying any attention to what's going on around them. I don't know. I just kind of want it to end at this point. If they're gonna win it, win it. It's just crazy. They finally won a team fight. My positioning's been abysmal with Ana, though. Let's just be fair, right? Well, don't go in on that.
of the game.
Yeah, my fault. I mean, I definitely didn't play great there, but I do not take responsibility for that loss. I won't. That was not me. Positioning wasn't bad. The downside is you're forced to adapt to your team's positioning. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Specifically rotating to places that will get you out of danger when you are in danger and creating off angles. Like on the ram, you should have rotated out towards your spawn. That's fair. But it is what it is, man. We're still taking W's tonight, Jacob. I'm super grateful for all the gifts, dude. That's ridiculous. 2,100 gifts total in a night, and I mean, you're 1,350 of them, if I'm counting right, roughly. It's insane. Thank you, dude. Very grateful. I'll just let you guys know again that every single dollar that we earn from content goes straight to paying off debt. That's why I'm so big on it. I'm super, super grateful, man. Super, super grateful. I'm trying to, let's see. Best game today. That's all at the end of the day. I got to come up with a random fact about me. You're killing it, dude. Keep playing, keep improving. I'm signing off. I'll be back. Hey, no worries, Jack. See you when you get back, man. Random fact about me. Oh, I could go into like when I started creating content. All right, my first stream, in case you guys didn't know this, was January 20th of 2018 on Twitch. It's my first piece of content. Cool. Then the rest of what's left is stuff I have to figure out after the stream. So, positioning is a growing pain experience. To some degree, I agree with you. I don't understand. Oh, I guess I can chalk up the other win. I had a win before stream, so this will just help me keep track of it later. All right, I gotta answer the comment question of the day. And I don't want to answer it too loud. I mean, there's a handful of you here. My favorite fast food restaurant. If you guys aren't, that's the comment question for technically what you guys will see is tomorrow's video. But today that I'm voiceovering. Voiceovering? Is that a verb? Voicing? It's probably the right way to put that. They asked what my favorite fast food restaurant is and why. My favorite by far is McDonald's. I assume it's mostly because I grew up on it, to be honest with you. And their fries. Their fries are gas. You can't really disagree that McDonald's French fries are the best in the industry. They're so good. So good. Also, if I can say one thing, unless there's someone right next to you that you can kill, your sleep target just run away. It's better for you to stay alive than to get killed trying to kill, if that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. You know what? Okay, let's see how... Let's go this way. I want to get 2 more wins, get another placement adjustment, see if I can at least rank up for the first time in like weeks. I was in a slump for 2 weeks on Overwatch. Now I'm back and playing better than before. Good for you, Jirok. That's awesome, man. Yeah, this is definitely a good composition. I'm confident in this. It's good stuff.
Good thing I came along.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hi, Flo. Coming up.
You appear to have a bird following you. Why? Interesting. Well, if I see any twigs, I will let you know.
Greetings.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
5, 4, 3,
All right, focus. Dial in. Or fall off. That works too. Hearing a fair out. Whoa. Hearing a widow. Or a widow soon. Nice. Ram needs to ult. Yep. No, I got rolled. It's okay. I didn't realize that our other support had gone into res. Oh boy. It's probably gonna be a great ult. Not a bad ult. Not the best ult, but not a bad one either. Got a good bob. Oh my gosh. Oh, the amplification. Let me get above this. Get over here. I'm gonna start ignoring that guy. All right. Not bad. Not my best though either.
Score 0-0.
Yeah, no, the movement is definitely something I'm working on, and I used to play a lot of Pathfinder. In Apex Legends, so movement was a really big part of that. So We'll see how this goes. You play Apex? Yeah, I do. Not, well, I say I do. I don't anymore. I did for a while. I actually switched from Apex to Overwatch. But I do have an Apex stream coming up, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. Just a collaborative one. What's up, Matthew? Good to see you, homie. Hope you're having a good day. Solo queuing Apex? Yeah, I was. Yeah. I played, well, wait, that night? No, it's a duo. It's a collaborative one. It's another creator and I playing together. Friend of mine. I actually do some video editing for him. So.
4, 3, 2, 1. Escort the payload.
Your master's on Apex? Lit, dude. All right, not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's keep it moving. 4 and 3. Last adjustment was 5 and 4, and we stayed plat 5. So we'll see. Lock in another win, guys. Checking the phone real quick. Looking forward to getting all these comments later, man. I had a ton last I pulled up on TikTok. But yeah, like 34 replies that I need to respond to. Crazy. And that's all from the video I posted today, which was only like 5.5 hours ago. That's cool. You have over 800 hours on Apex Legends. You know, I actually don't know how many I have. I don't think I have the Origin launcher anymore, or I'd tell you. If I log into Origin, would I be able to tell you? I don't know. Okay. Okay. The Origin. Oh, it's the EA app now. Is that really it? Okay. See if I can remember my login. Okay, I gotta look at my email real quick. Oh, I was waiting for the alert and forgot I have them silenced. Curious if I'll be able to see my my hours. All right, Battlefield. Not looking for EA Sports. Latest games? No. All games. Can I search? Shooter. Yeah, that's probably where it would be. Trying to see if I can pull it up. God, their website's terrible. Yeah, it's just their information. I'd have to download the Let's see. Okay. Log into Steam. Oh my gosh, every single time I got some kind of authentication. Because Apex used to be the game that I mained, in case you guys didn't know that. I wonder if it's going to show me in this. Goodness gracious. It's tough. Let's see. Got Steam doing its thing here. Hey, Kylie, comp's going all right. Not bad. We're 6-5. 6 wins, 5 losses. So good 50-50 split. Of course, right as I get things pulled up. Okay. All right.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
A lot of good sight lines here, I feel like. Yeah, it's not showing me. I'd have to pull it up in the EA launcher, presumably. So, I don't know. I don't remember how many hours I had in the game. I really don't. It's been a while. Whoa, where are my frames going for you guys, man?
I will not.
I don't know what was going on there. Sorry about that, guys.
This is my favorite exercise.
That was weird. Go through apex.com. Is that a thing? Remind me after this game, I'll look. Obviously, I'm going to run out of time here. Got a pseudo dive composition in our damage. My in-game handle was Gaming for Hope, just like it is now. Might have been Gaming for Hope TTV, actually. I don't remember if I was one of those guys. I slept the crap out of that pole. Some questionable shots there, but we were going to ignore that. Somehow I'm alive and haven't died one time. I'll take that. Can't hit a shot. Still alive somehow. My team's carrying. This is a W. We love to see a good team, chat, especially after all the teams we've had tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, I'm starting to really like Ana, chat. Oh, she's a good break from Baptiste. Refreshing. Dude, these guys are getting absolutely destroyed by this team. Holy cow. If I don't rank up from this, it's a good chance I tilt. That Mercy was so upset. She literally said, fine, I'll ult you then. I'm 12-0 for this game. Let's go. It's a W. Try not to get one shot here. All right, now for the ultimate moment, chat. Do I tilt because I didn't rank up? Let's see. All right. That was a disgusting game. I don't care rank up or not. Okay, I do care a little bit. Am I seriously? How this doesn't Overwatch make it make sense? Make it make sense. How I can win 5, lose 9, and only rank down 1 time, but I can win 5 and lose 3, and I didn't rank up even to plat 4? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, chat. All right, let's look at my Apex stats, and then I think we'll call it, because I don't think I have the mental capacity to continue right now. I'm just being real. Like, you grind that hard, you win that many games, and you're still plat 5. It's like, okay, thanks, Overwatch. All right, let me see. So you said it was Apex. What was it? Oh shoot, I just had it. It's right here in front of my face. I'm just blind. ApexTracker.gg. I think it was Gaming for Hope. What? Okay. Gaming for Hope TTV. Oh, apparently I was going by Bearden for Hope. That's how long it's been. Oh my gosh. Wow. Been that long since I seriously played it. That's nuts. So, my peak was bronze 4. No, it wasn't. Well, it was because, wow, that's not right though. I know I was well above bronze. That doesn't add up. Anyway, Pathfinder is showing my current. It's not showing how many hours I have in the game though. It's all right. I'll have to look some other time. Crazy. Yeah, it's still it's showing that I played a month ago. I hope not. 9 months ago seems right. A month ago? No, that's not right. Someone's playing on the account or it's just not correct. It's all good. All right, y'all. Hey, I'm going to get out of here. I got a voiceover to record and some mentality to get back because I am so I'm so frustrated. Like, how do you get 2 adjustments like that? 5 and 4, I understood. 5 and 3, it's getting better. Maybe next one will be 5 and 0, and I'll actually rank up. Anyway, we're on our arc, man. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. I'll see you guys Friday for community games. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.